Okay, so I just bought this car and I've been doing a lot of research with it. And this car came with a Diablo Sport 93 tune, and he has this the Grady blow off valve and the bigger intercooler and stuff on it. And let's see, I think I got all the vacuum lines hooked up right. See, this one's going to the intercooler pipe right there into the top of the red solenoid. This middle one is going to the TIP sensor. Blow-off valve is in a three-way T, but this one's capped off, and this is going to the throttle body. And on the throttle body I also have a T with this vacuum line right here that goes to this check valve that I assume is going to the brake booster. That's capped off. I don't know if anything should be connected to that or not. And that looks aftermarket, don't look like the factory one. So this line is on the backside port of the turbo. It's been adapted down, and it's going to, let's see, the middle green solenoid port, and this top one on the solenoid port is going to the wastegate. Yeah, it's going to this one right here. And then to have that capped off down there with the block off plate where the factory surge valve was. And the only code my car is throwing is high voltage map sensor code. This thing's been replaced, or it's been messed with before, because he's broke off the Torx head. But I mean, the wiring and everything looks good. It's firm. And I mean, I don't know exactly where the ground wires are at. I don't know if that has anything to do with the map sensor or not. But the issue I'm having with the car is it seems like it'll spike to 20 pounds of boost and it steadies down to 15, but it's like the car isn't accelerating like it should. It's like it's being pushed back. I don't know how to explain it. And then the car will backfire really bad. It's running extremely rich, and when I come to a complete stop, it'll stall out. And yeah, the only code it's throwing is the map sensor. And unless I have these, I mean, I've looked up hundreds of diagrams in the forums, the vacuum line set up, and I think this is how it goes. And maybe you can see something that I'm overlooking, but I don't know, I can't figure it out. But if I drive the car outside of boost, it does alright, but as soon as I get on it, especially in third and fourth gear, those are the gears I have issues with. It's like I hit a brick wall, or it's like I'm fighting like a huge gust of wind. Like, you can watch the boost gauge, you know, it's the needle is at 15 pounds, and then the speedometer, it's like it's just barely crawling. I mean, honestly, I think my Mazda Miata could actually outrun it. That's how slow it feels. And sometimes when it spikes, it'll hold up, you know, past 20, and the car really flies. I mean, you can feel it pulling. But then it's like the car hits spark cut, and then it backfires, and I have to turn the key off. I have to pull over, turn the car off, and turn it back on before I can even drive it again. And the only really issue I can find is, I don't know what this ground is, but it's broke. It's still kind of connected, but other than that, I really have no clue. Yeah, so any help would be appreciated.